Each week on this video, we'll give you sneaky waiver wire ads that you could pick up and play heading into week 3 of the NFL season. I'm Alan Seslowsky of RotoWire.com, along with Jeff Erickson. Who's your first sneaky ad?
So James Conner got hurt in the third quarter in the Cardinals comeback win over the Raiders. And Derrel Williams came in, ran 8 times for 59 yards, caught a couple of passes. He is seeding third down to Benjamin, so just watch out for that a little bit. But I'd rather have the guy that's getting the work on first and second downs. Similar to like Jacksonville with James Robinson, Travis Etienne. Robinson's now the guy that you have to have. Derrel Williams, I think, would be the guy you want to have a little bit more than Benjamin.
What kind of fab bid? Is he a 5%, 10%, 15% type of player?
If you have Conner, you probably have to have a little bit higher. I think about 5 to 10% sounds about right.
Raheem Mostert, the running back of the Miami Dolphins, he's 48% rostered, so I'll start with a shallow leaguer.
Cheating.
Raheem Mostert sneakily outcarried Chase Edmonds 11-5, and surprisingly, both running backs had the same number of pass targets with 3. Mostert had 51 yards and did look spry. He was averaging 4.7 yards per carry. We have seen Raheem Mostert be hyper-productive and a no-brainer play in fantasy football for years. His only concern, Jeff, was what? The durability, right? Yeah. He's rostered, like I said, in almost half a league. So check the waiver wire. Just make sure he's not out there. He's also going to be tough to start next week versus Buffalo.
And I get the feeling that this is going to be one week's going to be an Edmonds week, another week is going to be a Mostert week, depending on the opponent, the type of game flow that there is. Edmonds got a lot of his work late when the Miami's making the big comeback there and when they were very productive. So I think Edmonds, hold on to Edmonds.
All right, who's going to be your second sneaky ad heading into week 3?
Let's go with the G-men here and go Sterling Sheppard. 10 targets in the win over Carolina, 6 catches. Had the big touchdown the week before, busted coverage, but he took advantage of it there. He's healthy. He's all the way back, and I love seeing it there. He's going to get a share of targets. It's funny. It's not Kadarius Toney. It's Sterling Sheppard.
He's been one of the positive Achilles stories, too. Him and James Robinson are going to change the narrative on Achilles injuries. Would you rather start Sterling Sheppard next week or someone like Darnell Mooney, who you took in the early rounds? I mean, he's getting to the point where he might be droppable with one more dud.
Right now, I'm stubborn with my wide receivers. I probably still roll with him a little. I still roll with Mooney probably.
All right, let's talk about Evan Engram, the tight end on the Jaguars, is only 14% rostered. This one's for all you tight end streamers who refuse to draft an every week tight end starter, just like myself. I'm making a solid bid this week to secure Evan Engram against the Chargers. Engram led in targets with 8 and receptions with 7 as they beat up on the Colts this week. Even number 1 wide receiver Christian Kirk only had 6 targets, and Marvin Jones followed with 5. Those 3 led the team in routes, and Evan Engram was running more routes than wide receiver Zay Jones, so we know he's got a definite role. The target shares might vary from week to week, but Evan Engram was paid and should remain involved, and the Jaguars' passing attack looks like it's improving every week. If you need to roll the roulette wheel, Ingram's your man this week.
Yep, and just like everybody said, start that Jaguars defense against the Colts. My third sneaky ad is Tyrion Davis-Price. He's not the lead back. Jeff Wilson's the lead back. That'll remain the case. And TDP probably won't get goal line carries, at least not now. However, he got 14 carries. With the injury to Trey Lance, Jimmy Garoppolo's the quarterback, which means all those RPOs gone. No more of those. It's going to be a standard quarterback play there. You're still going to have Debo carrying the ball and all that, but still, he had 14 carries already. And I like the idea of him getting a role. Plus, we know Jeff Wilson is a guy that's gotten hurt before. And Wilson's solid. He's fine, but he's not dynamic. So I'd like to see a little bit more Tyrion Davis-Price. I thought it was telling that, he got all the backup carries. I thought the kid from Georgia Tech was going to get a few more. And
Jordan Mason, right?
Jordan Mason, correct. And they loved him in training camp. He was active over Davis-Price in week 1, but no, TDP is the clear backup to Wilson now.
Tyler Conklin on the New York Jets, talking about tight ends, man. Deep leaguers that tried Taysom Hill in that tight end spot failed. And it's time to pick up the Jets' Tyler Conklin, who's only rostered in 2% of leagues, so he's out there. He's averaging 8 targets per week, Jeff, and through the first couple of weeks of the season, Joe Flacco is giving him a 20% target share. In PPR leagues, he's giving you those 10 fantasy points a week, which is exactly the floor you need. So this is not an upside play, but hitting a single is good enough, and his volume will stop the headache the tight end position can often give you. If you enjoy videos like this, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notifications when we release new videos every day. And if you want to unlock RotoWire's paywall for 2 days, take a look around. You can do so right now for free. Go to rotowire.com/try, enter your email, and the paywall unlocks. And remember, you can hear Jeff Erickson live on SiriusXM Radio Channel 87 every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And you can hear me, Alan Seslowsky, on SiriusXM Channel 87 Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Time.